There's good pace in this pitch too. It's nice even pace.
They want to have this fearless approach, and sometimes the conditions early here at Hagley with the new ball can bounce and can move a little bit. I wonder if it's just taken the glove on the way through. Great take from Mitch Hay, opened that outside leg and covered that beautifully. But just that extra bounce, it's such different conditions than what they've come from about 3 days ago.
Oh, have a go. Have a go. It's in the air for some time. This will be out too. I don't know about this approach. It's just swinging everything at the moment, and it's not paying off as New Zealand go bang, bang.
Unbelievable start. Looking to try and hoik this over the leg side. Oh, they talk about fearless. There's got to be some smarts in there as well at some point. Picked out that third fielder. Easy take, Kyle Jamieson coming in. There's just enough shape in the delivery to go away from the bat to catch the outside of it. Both openers are gone. 0 for 2.
This is a disaster at the moment. 2 wickets down. That means Mohamed Irfan Khan comes to the middle. And he has a fiddle.
Nice delivery again. New Zealand have just said, okay, we're going to put it that good length area. If they want to attack on conditions that maybe are slightly foreign to them, they've been playing open wickets back in Pakistan in the lead up to this, but very different in terms of these conditions. Khan was outstanding in the PSL, average 42, strike rate of over 140. Can he just absorb a little bit of pressure here?
Beat. Well, this is where they've got to have courage, don't they? If they believe that the future is in getting out there and just whacking it, they have to show some courage here and belief in that new system.
Not seeing too much foot movement, so just allowing that ball to shape away from the bat. Look at that start.
Oh, there is bounce there. I wouldn't say that it's an overly fast surface. It's not that fiery. It's pretty true in pace.
Yeah, we know how there's that level of grass on the wicket and just allows the ball to kiss nicely through, especially with the new ball. It's shiny early on. This guy doesn't mind using his feet to pace. If we'll see that, he'll just stay on the crease and fiddle away.
In the air, just over the top, very unconvincing. Just a little push. But they're underway. Duffy will bowl again. He gets a bit of bounce. Yeah, look, all well and good deciding that you're going to be aggressive, but you're coming to New Zealand, you know pitches are a little bit different, conditions are different, there's going to be some bounce. You're against a good seam bowling and attack. What's wrong with just having a look for a couple of overs, getting used to the conditions, working out where you can target the boundaries? But poking at one that bounces in the first over and then having a dirty hoy doesn't sound like a good process to me. Yeah, get a feel for it and then go very aggressively once you sort of have a slight understanding of how the ball is going to arrive. Here are the wickets to fall. Yeah, good deliveries, without a doubt. Uncomfortable, but I think you also really have to have a look at what was going on before that. Now, that was the other opener who stood at the other end and watched Jameson's first over. He'd already lost his opening mate and then just has a swing at one in the first over he faced. It's good running.
Well, the biggest challenge for the Pakistan batters is always going to be the level of bounce in New Zealand. It's something that they're not necessarily used to and it can be uncomfortable. It's bounce off a length. Wasn't too far away, maybe a little bit of extra on that dive coming through. And they're just Eyeing up that outside edge. Just try and keep him at his crease. Just have his hands play away from his body.
Oh, that's 4. But wow, that's high risk. With 2 players waiting there, running the ball towards them. You need to control it well.
He's done well to actually just get over top of that. The intriguing part about New Zealand's slips is they're quite wide in terms of the separation between Daryl Mitchell and Finn Allen as well. Just because of the fact that they open their face up, so it's more likely to go square if it is going to come off a light prod out of...
In the air again, an outside edge, a leading edge, nearly carries into the cover field.
Just his hands out in front. Look at that, the feet are going nowhere. You can see when a batter's back leg comes through, you know that they're stuck at the crease on that front leg. It's all about the hands at the moment for the Pakistan batters.
Tell you what, Katie, I'm getting jumpy. Every ball. Past the outside edge. 9 for 3.
And they would have had a look at the surface and thought that it just looks a great one for batting. You'd be expecting that there'd be pace and bounce. Hagley Oval known for the bounce, the steepness of the bounce. But it just looked like every top order player in trouble. Ball climbing through, especially Jamieson getting the ball swinging around, seaming around, doing just enough.
Still plenty of bounce, isn't there? That one quite high. So the other thing you got to, it can be uncomfortable for a player who comes to New Zealand. You're used to the ball, even in defence, hitting the middle of the bat. Come to New Zealand and so many deliveries hit high on the bat. It's not a great feeling.
And it also feels when it's that really steep bounce, and it almost feels like the players talk about whether it's ever so slightly tennis ball-y, which at times it is here at Hagley with the new ball. You almost feel you've got time to follow it with the hands, so you get dragged into the bounce, especially if there is a little bit of seam movement in either direction.
Yeah, you get too long a look at it, don't you? You sort of, way, and you follow it.
Little wayward, Jacob Duffy.
Yeah, often people say, you know, and let's say you come to New Zealand and it was say, a test match or something like that, New Zealand conditions, and people say, well, you just play the line. But when you're committing to hit the ball, you're trying to hit the ball. You're not trying to hit a line. So when the ball moves on you and it's bouncing, but it's slowish as it's coming past you, you're always going to have a little fiddle.
Oh, good piece of running, scampering back for the second. Yeah, completely agree. It almost transfixes you. You just can't help but let the hands follow it, feel for the ball. And sometimes it is that you have to have the intention T20 cricket. It's how you can use that bounce rather than trying to fight it. You can expect, especially from a Jamieson, you're not going to hit the ball a lot down the ground unless it's a genuine half volley.
Really good way to put that, actually, Frankie, is use the bounce. And it's one thing I think that Pakistan got dreadfully wrong in the first 5 overs was they had no idea how to use the bounce. They obviously had an idea in their mind how they want to play. Whack it over the bowler's head, whack it over cover, whack it over mid-wicket, and just were in no position to be able to do that. Whereas maybe if they got over the top of bounce, use the pace, hit balls down through the gully, backward square, move across the crease, Maybe they might not have been dominating and whacking 15 and over, but might have been going at 8s.
And bang. Changed around the wicket, works perfectly for Jacob Duffy. Picks out the man at backward point, and it's the 6-1 to fall.
Yeah, once again sparring, not really deciding whether to go over the top or along the ground. And if you call it a cut, it's more of a poke cut. You can't control it. Picked out backward point. Finn Allen, a good set of hands, accepts it nonchalantly. And off goes Kushtil Shah. He made a pretty handy 32, 64 for 6.
It's another big spin. This is a big chase for Mitch Hay, and he's got it. That's wicket number 9. Duffy back into the attack. Wicket first ball. How often do we see it? He has 3.
Oh, he saw the similar type dismissal to third, his first one, Jacob Duffy. This time it's gone a lot higher to Mitch Hay behind the stump. Strength area of Shaheen Shah Afridi, clearing that front leg. Tried to hoik that into the embankment, just too far away from it. The slow delivery going away. And a really nice catch there from Mitch Hay, running back over the top of his head. Made that look so much easier than what it was. Shaheen Shah Afridi out for 1. Pakistan 89 for 9.
So Muhammad Ali comes to the crease. Because of this, it was a big old swing, and Mitch Hay tracking back. He's very good at that. He's got plenty of pace, Mitch Hay. Seen it in domestic cricket in New Zealand. And this is a hat-trick ball for Jacob Duffy. The last ball of the 13th over took a wicket. First ball of this, the 19th. And the crowd have been advised. Plays it for the run. Oh, and then hits the batter on the way through. So Ali is off the mark in international T20 cricket. No hat-trick for Jake Duffy today.
I was just touching on the depth of New Zealand cricket, and very much more players are available. We've lost a few players for the IPL, but just the way that Jacob Duffy has been able to slot into this team at various points, brought back Cole Jamieson from injury as well. To think no O'Rourke at the moment. I feel like it's healthy stocks in terms of pace bowling options. They've done the job for the top order against Pakistan.
Abrah's wanting to get outside leg stump here, and does so again. Jacob Duffy, he will know the stumps are in play for him, and that has been given wide.
That's 1.
Is he called Harry Potter by his teammates because of a magical way he bowls, or because he's just wearing glasses?
Well, he doesn't wear glasses when he bowls.
Well, and it's as much of a mystery to him as it is to the batter, I suppose.
Yeah, they just say he is a mystery spinner. He's someone that bowls a lot of carom balls, so out the ring finger in terms of how he bowls. But at the moment, he doesn't have too much going on with his batting. It's very much, can I get out the way and just try and get something on it to be able to get it for a run. When you did this as a kid, the coach used to put something behind you so you didn't move out the way of the ball.
It's got to be full and straight here, doesn't he, Duffy? Well, he's gone after that, and that's that. That is the end of the innings for the 3rd time in New Zealand. Pakistan all out with less than 100 on the board in a T20. The other 2 occasions were both here in Christchurch. Duffy gets 4 for 14 off his 3.4 overs. He is Mr. Wickets.
Yeah, outstanding performance. He's just bowled that length day in, day out today. And he's had the success from that as well. He says, I've actually middled that one. I've got something on it. And I can't believe it. I didn't get it over that field. A career best for Jacob Duffy in T20 international cricket.